Good morning, good morning. Welcome back to my channel, Star Seeds. This is Meek, the Chosen One. I hope all is well with everyone today. Sorry I haven't been back in a few days, but I needed to be able to receive some downloads and to meditate and just to have that time to myself that was needed. I hope that my video doesn't stop midway because I'm not sure about my storage. So bear with me. If the video stops, I'll just continue the video in a different video, I guess. So I'm not sure what topic I want to cover today because I have so much that I want to talk about. One of the things that I do want to cover is narcissists and how they treat chosen people. Narcissists love to attack the chosen ones for whatever reason. I know for sure that one of the reasons that narcissists go and attack the chosen people is because they're envious of the chosen ones. They look at the chosen people as if they have something that they don't have, or that person is better than them. Sometimes they think that the chosen ones feel like that they're better than everyone. Chosen people do not go around thinking that they're better than people. Chosen people are pretty much preserved. They don't hang around a lot of people because we need our time to ourselves to be able to download and meditate and receive messages. So we cannot be everywhere with everyone. We have to really preserve our energy. So a lot of times other people will think that the chosen one is acting funny or is trying to be better than them, when really the chosen one is working. So I don't even know, like, I can't go around explaining that to people who aren't chosen because a lot of them not going to understand and they're going to take it the wrong way. So that's one of the things that chosen people go through a lot. Chosen people, we are always being attacked by groups of people as well. A lot of times when a person doesn't like you, they'll go out and recruit people to not like you too, to make you look wrong, because they feel like the more people that don't like you, the lies that they tell on you will look true. That's really low, and I don't know what else to say, but that's real basic. That's real basic acting of people. People shouldn't do things like that, but they do. And it just goes to show you that a lot of people that's walking around here are weak and they vibrate very low. Like, they can't even expand their minds to really think past anything past the third dimension. So another thing I wanted to cover about the chosen ones is that we possess power. And one of the things I had to do as a chosen person was learn my power and just learn how to possess it and use it properly. People have helped me to not be able to use my power properly by doing things to manipulate me, to try to get a rise out of me, or to try to get me to argue with them. And this was before I was aware of totally who I was as a person. I would let people trick me into getting in arguments with them or just being negative with them, and for no reason. And then I would go back and think back on situations like that and feel like, oh my gosh, why did I even do that? I would just feel so bad afterwards. And I saw the cycle of it happening over and over again. And I just decided one day, this has to stop. It doesn't feel right. Why am I going through this? This is stupid. And I don't have to go through it. And if I don't have to go through it, I am not. No, I am not. That's not fun to me. And that's not something that I want to do, is to fight people and have altercations with them and to go back and forth. And as a chosen person, I get that a lot because of the fact that people don't understand me. They'll find a way to try to pick a fight with me or manipulate me to try to argue with them. Nowadays, that doesn't work. But a couple years ago, you probably could have gotten me like that. But I am learning to not let people trick me out of a good day or my freedom or anything positive in my life. Because when you look around, it's like there's a lot of evil villains walking around on this earth, just going around, just attacking other people. How fun is that? I can't do that. That takes too much work, too much effort. And the next person is not that important to me that I feel the need that I have to control them or do something to manipulate them or to make them feel less than. If people worked on that and, less of that went on in this world, I think this world would be a better place. One of the things that I've done as a chosen person was to separate myself from a lot of negativity. And that's one of the things that chosen people do. Chosen people also break cycles and traditions. They don't go along with the tradition of the world. They don't go along with cycles of the world. They know that that's what's wrong with the world, so we don't do that. We don't stay in relationships or do things because other people want us to do them. We move differently. One of the things that I've done as a chosen person, I moved away from my hometown to a place that I wanted to live. And that sparked a lot of controversy with myself because people back in my hometown did not want me to live where I currently live, which was alarming to me because I didn't understand that, because when I left the town that I was born, raised, and grew up in, I had no friends. I went to school with people. I knew people ever since I was a kid. And as I got older, we just grew apart. I truly and honestly believe today that I was too much for my friends. I'm going to just go ahead and say it, not to try to brag or anything. I just feel like I was too much for them. I've always been multi-talented. I had many talents. I knew how to do things that I did not have to go to school and get a trade for. So I had a lot of jealousy and envy around me growing up. Because of that, people didn't know what I was going to grow up to become, because I knew how to do a lot of things. But I realized along the way in my life, family and friends, people that I loved and care about, were holding me back. And I was letting them. And I had to break out of that because that wasn't me. Me letting other people hold me back and stop me and hinder me because I didn't want to leave them behind or because I loved them so much, all it did was hurt me at the end of the day. I moved away from my hometown about close to 20 years ago. And so many people did not want me to move away, to the point that the person who I was staying with when I first moved to the new place that I'm living at, she would get phone calls from people from my old hometown, excuse me, and they would tell her to kick me out of her house and not to let her live with me. I quickly knew then they needed my energy. My energy was missed in that city. My energy is still missed in that city. And I can tell you that when me and my family left the city that I was born and raised in, that city went into chaos. People were scared to leave their homes at certain points, and they're still scared to leave their homes because of violence. So I can truly and honestly say, when I took my energy away from that city, it went into chaos. And that's one of the things that chosen people have. When we take our energy away from certain situations and certain places, that place or that situation will go into chaos because you left. And sometimes, a lot of times, you have to leave because you're being attacked. Your energy is being depleted from you. You're being drained. People don't know what to do with you when they have you, so they treat you like crap. And it's up to you to either stay in that or get away. I chose to get away from that. I know that it was something in me that I could use to help others. I knew that I could see beyond what I was looking at. I knew that I was smarter than what was going on around me. So yes, I did. I got away from all of that. And the last time I went to visit my hometown was about 10 or 11 years ago, and I never went back. Because when I went back to visit, the energy was so bad. The energy was so bad that I cried. I was ready to leave. You would think that I was a visitor down there and I never grew up there or didn't know anyone there. I went to my hometown to visit. Old friends didn't reach out. They just, when they did see me in public, they just looked at me like they didn't know me. It was just a weird experience. So I know that I'm a special person because of how people treat me. When you're a chosen one, people will give you the weirdest reactions to make you feel like something is wrong with you. And there's nothing wrong with you, chosen one. It's just that the majority of the people that's walking around are weak, and that they worry about the wrong thing. And it's not your fault, chosen ones. Chosen ones, stay on your path. Keep doing what you're doing. Do not let nothing or no one distract you, because we are on the right path. We have work to do on this earth, and we have to help people if they want to be helped. So I'm going to end this video right now. I will be back because I have a lot more topics to cover. I hope you enjoyed this message, and I hope you have a safe and wonderful day.